What up? It's your boy Marco from Upside Down Studios. It is Wtf Wednesday. Once again, we gonna try this new setup I got on the laptop and everything. I've added some new internal gizzards or whatever to this shit. So we're gonna see if it works. We ain't gonna touch too much on the political front. We might hit a couple small things, but me and my son came across a few things. I want to see if the guys how they feel about it or if they knew about it and what our knowledge that we were given about this shit that's been going on that now apparently ain't so. So without further ado, we got comedian D.D. Smith. D.D.
What up, man? How you doing, Marco? What's up?
Doing good. And we have motherfucking Greg on the 3s and 4s in the hell.
What up, y'all?
What's up, Greg?
Before we start this off, I'd like to tell everybody if you're gonna be in the Cleveland area or anywhere around, even around this area, you ain't got nothing to do on St. Patrick's Day, go and check out my background. I think we got some flyers that are going up, and shit. We performing me, Ryan Weiss, Dino the Genetic Marvel coming in from Canada. I think Matthew Smith's going to be there, and Anthony Marsicola, Bubba James is going to be on the card. It's all going to take place at Selfie World in Cleveland. If you look at the new flyer that's out, there's a little code on the bottom to get you a little discount. And yeah, come and check us out. It's on St. Patrick's Day at Selfie World. It's always food. It's always a good time. The place is cool. It's a spot like you go in and like you take a date or something. And there's a bunch of little, I don't know if you want to call them cubicles set up. And like one's like, you sitting on clouds. One's like a bathtub and you got champagne bottles and stuff like that. And there's a country setting and a beach setting. You just go in there and take pictures and just clown for a little bit. So, yeah, I mean, come and check us out. You ain't got nothing to do. I believe the tickets ain't that much. I don't remember exactly. I don't fuck with the money. Yeah, go check out Eventbrite. You'll see that shit. Don't forget anything. We got anything, Greg, coming up?
Nope, not at the moment.
Okay, so we might as well get into this shit. You remember? Well, first of all, we are still being told we as people can't go back to the moon yet. Right?
When did that happen?
We've been sending rockets and shit there, but we can't go to the moon. The Asians could go to the moon apparently, but we can't go to the moon. Ever since the last NASA report on it was we lost the technology. But the Asians are growing cotton on the dark side of the moon. So,
what's up, Megan?
What up?
So now we ain't supposed to be able to be on the dark side of the moon or nothing. I'm gonna try to pull up what I'm talking about. I need to see these comments. So that's the first thing.
That was my
good question, Justin.
Yeah, it was about to be my question too.
Yeah. Especially like the first lunar lander was pretty much ran on an Atari 7800.
26.
Like there's more technology right now in our telephone, in a flip phone, than there was in the first lunar lander. Now, I jumped down the rabbit hole. I'm trying to find my cigarette. I jumped down this rabbit hole because my son and I were talking about something about planets that rain acid. And I couldn't remember. He didn't know there was a planet that rained acid.
Venus's atmosphere is almost all acid.
I think it's not Venus. It's maybe
It
Jupiter. I forget.
Venus's atmosphere is almost all acid. You can Google that shit. At least that's what they told us in science class when I was in 4th grade in the early 1900s.
Well, the atmosphere might be, but I'm talking about like literal like clouds, like rain. It rains sulfuric acid. And supposedly, there's microorganisms that live in them clouds. And there's life in them clouds. So we started talking about that, and then as he's looking, looking under the Google search, they have like options. It said planets that rain diamonds. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about, Thorn. So there are planets that not only rain diamonds, but there are planets that rain rubies and sapphires also.
What's up, Thorn?
Like it rains these things. Like it accumulates in the clouds and rains these precious stones and shit. And then that takes you into all these companies that nobody's ever heard of that mine all the precious stones and metals from the other planets and off asteroids and meteorites. So, what are we missing here before I go any further?
Huh?
We can't go to the fucking moon, and you're gonna tell me we not only know what these fucking other planets are raining, but we're mining that shit, but we can't go to the moon, which has changed in distances. I don't know how many times so far in my time. Once, before it was out of our atmosphere, the moon was not in our atmosphere, and it was past the Van Allen belt. But now there's not only the Van Allen belt, there's another Van something belt that is on the other side of the moon. But then all of a sudden, the moon's in our atmosphere. So how the fuck are we on the opposite side of them belts, but still in our atmosphere? Oh yeah, and then there's we found out in our rabbit hole that I even got my son jumping down these things with me. Like there's been a lot throughout the years, a lot of UFO sightings and supposed sightings and shit through telescopes of UFOs on the rings of Saturn, like just chilling, and nobody can understand why or what they would be doing, or well, here the rings of Saturn are precious metals floating around in that shit. So there's just diamonds floating and rubies and platinum. Now, here's a weird thing though. I mean, before we go back to this whole we can't get to space, yet everybody's out in space. The one place or the one element that you can't find anywhere, or it's very rare to find anywhere, is gold. Earth is the most abundant, Earth has the gold. You can find platinum, you can find all kind of rare earth metals, gemstones, whatever, everywhere. Meteorites are just carrying that shit all over the fucking place. But the gold is here. Here comes Dino.
Shit.
Start cooking.
Yo,
What up?
what's happening? Hold on. I don't think can you guys hear me?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
There you go.
Sounds good.
Fantastic.
Do you know?
Oh,
Not
okay.
much. How you guys doing?
Yes, planet
Living the
Site
dream.
16 is made of gold.
Thank you.
All right, so here's my opinion on all this. You get all this stuff out in the public. I want to know how long it's going to take for somebody to build a rocket ship like the people that did the submarine.
Well,
I want
that's
to
the
see how long it takes before you get somebody trying to build a rocket and go to get it.
Okay, but that's got to be streamed because I want to see them just explode in the atmosphere.
Right.
I think it'd be funny.
So
Well, see, that's what we came across. There's a bunch of these companies now, like that we've never heard of,
Yeah.
that are mining companies that are going and mining shit. They're landing on meteorites. They're landing on different, and they're mining shit.
Oh yeah.
So, Dino, did you hear like any part of the show? You know what we're talking about?
No, I was just trying to get online at Cole's place.
No, you're here. Woo!
Oh yeah. Just in
Um,
full,
Nice.
yeah.
So we were talking about my son and I came across some articles and some Google shit. We started with planets that rain acid.
Yeah.
Like, yeah. So
Yeah.
then from there, as we were doing research on that, it kind of jumped us through the whole of planets that rain precious stones. There's
Okay.
planets that rain diamonds and that rain
It's okay. It works.
rubies and that rain sapphire and shit like that.
I just need a plug. Sorry.
So
Yeah.
so now, wait a minute. We're still told we can't, as Americans, we can't make it back to the moon. We can send all kind of shit there,
Yeah.
but we can't make it back to the moon. But yet we know what the fuck is on all these planets to the point where we know what it's raining, and we got companies going to mine these planets.
Yeah.
Now, here's another fucked up thing. Now, we were told it would take 2 years and a whole lot of all kind of technology and hyperdrives and shit to get to
Right.
Mars. To get to Mars, correct?
Right.
So, and Mars, every time we see pictures of Mars, up to date was just red dust and rocks and shit.
Right.
No plant life, no nothing. Every time you even look like it's something crawling up there, oh no, that's the shadow of a rock or something, right?
Right.
So now on these articles we were going through, they're talking about Mars's liquid water. Not Mars had liquid water. Not Mars got water in its stones. Like, you know how they try to play off, well, there's water in or ocean in the middle of the earth. And here it was just a bunch of fucking stones with water molecules in it. No,
Yep.
no, none of that shit. Fucking water on Mars. Now, wait a minute. Now they're talking about there's water all through space. When before, we needed water because that's the building block of life.
Right.
That's the reason why we couldn't go to the moon and start a colony there or start a colony anywhere else because no water. You need water to make air. You need water to make plants. You need water to, everything. That's the building block of life right there.
Oh yeah.
So now there's water on Mars. Liquid water. Now, contrary to all this bullshit, Elon Musk says in the next 2 years his colony will be on Mars.
So the only connecting dot I can think about is specifically that they were saying, remember that they're like Mars has frozen water, but it's on the poles. So the key is you have to nuke the poles and then it'll have water. So that only tells me there's a very good chance that they've already done it.
Yeah, they either already done it or there's just flowing water because they said it was flowing water. I mean, Europa is covered in ice. They suspect that there's water under Europa, but we can't get there to find out. Supposedly can't get there to find out.
I think, we got to figure out that each time they're saying we can't, it's not we can't, it's you can't. We've done it. You guys, no, you have no hope. You're fucked.
I have a stupid question, Marco. How is water the building block of life? How is water the building block for air? I'm just curious because doesn't it take air?
Molecules of water.
Hydrogen 2, oxygen 1.
Right.
So in order to have water,
it creates a cycle, right? So liquid water produces a cycle that creates atmosphere. That's why. So technically carbon
evaporation,
thing, right?
condensation, rain, that whole water cycle we were taught back in second grade.
Right.
I missed that
They
class.
teach that in LD.
I was on the short fucking bus, remember?
I know, that's why I said I was
driving it to hell. Shut up.
You eco warrior, you.
Oh yeah. Give me some trees to piss on. Whatever.
So this goes back to what I was talking about though, like a couple years back when we first got on the whole quantum computer thing.
Yeah.
And they said that you could only cool these things with helium-3, and the only place you can find the helium, well now they changed it. Now you can find it on the moon too. But how do you fucking know? You ain't supposed to be there. But they were getting helium-3 from Mars And they just blew past the whole fact that how the fuck are you going to Mars and getting helium-3 if this is supposed to be taking 2 years and we don't have the technology to get there yet?
Oh, come on. Listen, if we can't go to the moon, why can we go to Mars? How does that make any sense?
Exactly. The moon is the closest shit to us.
Nothing
Actually,
makes
it's
any sense.
Pennsylvania, but okay.
maybe there's something living on the moon that's killing humans or something.
Well, see, now if you go into the whole conspiracy shit and stuff that was supposedly was on the black line when they first landed on there at the bottom of fuck was the name of that crater? Trinity, not Trinity, something. Oh, some kind of fancy fucking name, but it was at the bottom of the crater. When they switched over lines, they supposedly Neil Armstrong said, "Look, we're not the only ones up here.
Yeah,
there is a ship on the other ridge of such and such crater, and they're watching us."
Yep.
And supposedly, another time when they were orbiting, they got a message. They never said if they got it spoken to them or if they got it sent to the ship or how they got this message, but they were told not to fucking come back. And we haven't been back to the moon since then.
Can I give you a thought on any of this?
Do
Like
you
I'm
have
reading, fuck you. I'm reading through Thorne's words. I'm listening to you guys at the same time. Do you ever think that any of this is all cyclical?
Yes, yes.
Well, it's that cyclical process that the planet operates on that people are trying to stop, right? And they're trying to say, "Oh, it's your fault." No. The planet's doing whatever it's gonna do.
Yeah.
Right. We're parasites on this planet.
100% true.
So when this planet is ready to fucking shake off the fleas, it's gonna shake off the fleas. So I mean, there's nothing really to do about it.
But then,
I mean, it's just like the whole global warming thing. People love to fucking get on the sure global warming denier. No. Global warming is happening. That is a fact because you can see it in the temperatures. The cause, the reason for that is what these libtards got fucked up.
Bro, 42 million tires on fire in the Middle East. That's it. Ta-da!
Dude, there is green fire in Africa. We talked about this before. The biggest e-waste dump in the world is in Africa. People dump their fucking 6-year-olds off there to live and work in this e-waste dump. Yeah. We watched videos of it. It looked like antifreeze, but it was on fire. Antifreeze is a coolant. That ain't supposed to go on fire. That's got like no flat in it. No, antifreeze is not supposed to catch fire. Yeah. Greg, you're a mechanic and you work on race cars. Antifreeze supposed to catch on fire?
Nope, I've done put out many fire with antifreeze.
Dude, is my car gonna come back to me covered in antifreeze?
Oh shit!
I'm just wondering.
Well, a little moist, just a little moist.
I've said it before. It is very irresponsible to think that we as a people, as humans, don't have an impact on our environment. And just have a little class. Pick up after yourself, you fucking dirty ass pig. But the cow in Farmer Ted's fucking yard is not fucking up your atmosphere. No. All right. Well, my old school with the 350 in it is not fucking up the atmosphere.
That's because it can't run.
Your little fucking rug rat sucking up on fucking silicone nipples and plastic diapers and plastic cribs and plastic fucking everything else. That might be fucking up the environment. A bunch of them little fuck faces. Yeah. Quit. If you're that worried about the environment, quit fucking.
I ain't never been tested for that one. There is no DNA proof to no, that is not a real story. That is all a conspiracy.
No, look it up. Look up.
No, dude, it's not my kid. No, it's not my kid.
Alone, one child is such an ecological disaster. Just one child.
Show me the DNA proof, man.
There is not enough. The whole country could use an EV car and wouldn't make up for one child.
Dude's
Just
fucking
think
high.
in all the plastics it uses, and
It's
then
not
plastics are
mine.
made of gases.
I don't want to think about it. It's not mine.
You got to. How much plastic are you dumping into them kids' hands every fucking time they want a new video game, a new
No,
cell
dude.
phone, a new
That's-
fucking
That's all this is right here.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
all I need. And I
That's a
won't buy the little motherfucker a
What
new
does
one until
radiation
it says
taste like,
no.
Dan? What does radiation taste
Like
like?
going down on a cancer patient, baby. Going down on a cancer patient.
Oh my god.
I love that. I love when I tell that joke because when you're with me, because I can just see the smile on your face as I'm telling it.
I knew
love
it wasn't gonna play out at the Eastside Civics though. I told the one titty girl joke. Big Cole.
What's going on, guys?
The one
Damn,
titty
Dino
girl,
lost some weight.
they fucking hate it.
Just a little. Not much.
And about
And he
6
grew some
inches.
hair. That's Dino. That's Dino 20 years back.
Like 25.
How
How you guys doing tonight?
What you been up to?
How are you?
This is getting my shit together, you know.
Nah, none of us have our shit together, man. You don't fit in.
Space that we ain't supposed to be knowing that's in space because we ain't supposed to be there.
What's not in space?
We not supposed to be.
Dude, they've unnamed planets to say they're not planets anymore.
Yeah,
Whatever,
well,
fuck that.
They done
Pluto
changed
and whatever.
50 times.
Pluto and what is it? Pluto and Uranus? Is it? Wait.
No, my anus is still my anus.
Oh, so it's Neptune and Pluto.
What about Neptune? Neptune's still there. It was
I thought
Pluto.
the last two. Pluto and I thought they were
Pluto
trying to
and
take
Nibiru.
the next one away too.
And then they brought back Pluto because people were getting pissed off.
Well, if I was Mickey, I'd be pissed off.
That's
somebody
why
took
they
my
brought
dog,
it back,
too.
because people were pissed off.
Dude, wouldn't you be mad if they took your dog?
Wait, what?
Wouldn't you be mad if they took your dog?
Okay, but
Mickey
that's
was
my
one
dog,
pissed off
not
motherfucker.
This whole
Remote planet,
time-
a million
This
miles
whole
away.
time you were making sense, and then all of a sudden you Matthew Schmidt me.
Mickey was pissed because they took Pluto.
Okay, but
Yeah,
I'm
he
not
just
Mickey.
Matthew. Cole, you know what I'm talking about, don't you?
Okay, what did you say?
Disneyland.
There's so
He
many
just
people
said
talking
something
right now.
random. He just said something random about somebody's dog. That's
I was like confused by it.
Jesus
like,
Christ, you high ass motherfuckers. Mickey Mouse's dog.
I'm not
Pluto.
high.
The big orange
Dino wants to
fucking
spot
dog.
back. I could
I
tap back in on my
understand.
computer.
Jesus Christ.
First of all, Pluto was yellow. Like my
That motherfucker couldn't afford Disney Channel. That's what happened.
obviously you're thinking Tigger is Pluto. I got a fucking Pluto outfit.
You're not cooking.
I don't care. I don't want my kids to smell like
Sorry.
fart.
Dude,
Are you in a hotel room with
By the
Cole?
way.
No, I'm in Cole's house.
You're in Cole?
Yeah, no, I'm not in Cole. I'm currently in his
Not
house.
yet.
Not yet. If he
Okay.
plays his
Good
cards
Lord.
right.
That
you
looks
dirty,
like
dirty
that
whore.
looks like a Days In.
Hmm?
He said that looks like a Days In.
Yeah.
And there is a window behind it. He may have stolen the curtains from a Days In. That is possible.
Those are nice curtains, right?
They are nice
He
curtains.
said they're nice, so he stole them from. He
I
stole
feel like you guys are gonna have to be
them.
out of there tomorrow at 12 o'clock.
No.
You need to tell
No,
them
check
that
out time's
they're
11.
not, like even if I go to their channel,
Yeah.
it doesn't tell me that they're live like every other channel. I have to go
Oh,
and
for real?
find it.
So Cole's just on your YouTube, and he's like it doesn't say that you guys are live on YouTube. You have to go into your
Click on
channel and like
notifications?
look for stuff before it comes up that you're live.
Did you look up click on the notifications, like that little bell thingy?
No. Like it's not normally it just shows that this person's live. And it doesn't even show that.
Huh. I don't know. I never watched me on or me.
I'm looking right now.
Anybody
See
that's
what it is.
watched me has trouble commenting. Like if they have to be on Marco's instead of mine to
Well,
comment.
I mean, because they're probably
Yeah.
handicapped like
Came
you.
right up on mine.
Mm.
But then again, I'm under a thing.
Megan
Yeah.
said, "Can he go on Facebook?"
Yeah. But it's more so it's just easier on YouTube, right?
Yeah,
he's actually monetized on YouTube, so it's a
it's
big
the
deal.
preferred platform.
See right here, man. It's first fucking thing that came up.
But normally,
live.
but so that's the thing is it usually shows live. When he was looking, it didn't show that anywhere.
Yeah, so
You had to go into your channel and see under live and there, right?
So I was like,
listen, it's just the white man trying to keep you down. I understand.
Probably because
it probably is, dude. Not gonna lie, it's probably YouTube. Like we've had so many like strikes and shit, you know what I mean, over the years that it might be an issue where they're not really showing unless it's people that actually follow.
Yeah,
and,
like even some of the channels that I go on, they'll say, YouTube has been unsubscribing or unchecking their notifications out of nowhere, so they tell you to check them and shit. So, I mean, maybe it's something like that, or maybe it's because I screamed "toilet baby" 50 times the other night.
I mean, that'll do it.
I haven't got no notifications for any bands or anything like that. So,
bro,
and so far, you know what? I'm gonna jinx it just to try because I'm trying new equipment. But
say something about
we haven't blurred up. We haven't, slowed down. Nothing. Everything's been cool so far.
We haven't talked about Sam.
Right. The only thing that I've actually gotten is like the older shit that had copyrighted music. I've been getting hit for copyrights that are muting the videos. You know what I mean? But outside of that, I haven't really got anything.
Well, I'm talking about I'm talking about tonight.
Yeah. Well, have you mentioned HRC?
Fuck Joe Biden. Fuck Joe Biden.
Have you ever had these?
We're about to be kicked off.
I want to see if my internet. Because I paid good money to fucking slap a new chip in this goddamn laptop.
That's a thing.
So,
I wasn't trying to advertise. It's just fucking good shit, man.
Trump.
You know they're taking away his indictments, right? Slowly but surely.
No, they only took 6 away. Don't get all happy and shit. And they did. It wasn't with prejudice, so they could fucking open up the same shit. They just, I guess whatever they put forward, the judge said, okay, these are fucking criminal acts, but you're not saying where he did them. They gave him like a list of 6 fucking things, and the dude was like, okay, yes, these are all valid criminal acts. Now, where did they do them? And they had no answer for it.
He did it on Mars. He went there by himself. He just went there, and that's how it happened.
And then, oh my God, I didn't catch it all. I gotta watch it, but there's the Senate hearing for the dude the special counsel who pretty much let Joe Biden off, but said he was an old fuck.
Yeah.
What the fuck is his last name? Is Her. Asian dude. Oh, they're trying to tear this man gave you a free pass, and because he said your ass was old, you're fucking having a fit. They're dogging the shit out of this man. Telling him he don't know what the fuck. I'm waiting for him to be like, all right, bitch, I was trying to help you. This old shady fucker. This fucking son. Did he tell you that there was coke lines on the documents?
Those are the best documents, let's be honest. They're the best we've ever seen.
Dude, I seen there was an interview with Biden, and one of the fucking reporters was like, why are you upset? They're just saying that you're old, this and that. He was like, I didn't do nothing wrong. My documents are the only thing that I did wrong was I didn't know where my people put the documents. And they weren't in an open Mar-a-Lago. They were in my house, and they were locked up, and they weren't just thrown everywhere. I'm like, bitch, do you not remember the ones that was just sitting in the garage, just tossed there with the Corvette?
Yeah, hey, listen, that guy. If at any point, in all honesty, right now, we're talking about it's senior abuse is what this guy's going through because he's not there.
No, I think he's gonna use that to get out of his shit. That's how he got out of this fucking documents thing. You don't think he ain't fucking. He's got to fucking fight it because then it'll look obvious.
If it worked for Superfly Snuka, it'll work for Joe Biden. Okay, I'm old. I don't know. Yeah.
I just found out recently Snuka murdered a chick.
Yeah, I
didn't know that. Vince McMahon got him off. Yeah. Took him off.
And I'm old. I don't know.
He did the next WrestleMania. He wasn't even that old when he did it.
Nope. Bro,
Dude.
you only have to be perceived as a certain way for a certain period of time, and then
Oh yeah, look at Deion Sanders. Was it Deion Sanders or whoever was fighting the dogs? Who was
No.
fighting the dogs?
Michael Vick.
Michael
Yeah,
Vick.
I got one of his jerseys. I volunteered animal rescue, and I bought a Michael Vick jersey after the fact because it was cheap.
That's not a win. That's not.
Yeah,
Oh,
not a victory.
Yeah.
How did the
that's
kid
not-
say it now? It's
All
not
right,
a flex.
wait.
It's not a flex.
Oh, look, it's not coming up.
Yeah, your chickens are fucked.
My cocks are fucked.
Mhm.
There ain't no meat on that cock.
All right. Yeah, like I think that's how he's gonna get out of all this shit. He's just gonna claim that he fucking
Yeah.
is old and he's senile and just
Listen, that it's a tale as old as time. He's gonna, oh, I was old. I don't know, I can't do that. And then all of a sudden, some distraction of somebody else, something happening, and then it's all just gonna disappear. Oh yeah, everything just signed, and then it's oh yeah, you can't. He's old. He's just gonna retire. That's fine.
Thorn. Is he starting to walk in Dad's footsteps?
probably.
Oh shh. I mean,
It'd be like that sometimes.
sometimes.
I'm not saying like father, like son. Why not?
So what else is going on that was kind of
We'll play that on the bus because I'm obviously driving the bus.
You know what? Since we're at the halfway point, Greg, did you ever get Jonathan Newsom shit up?
No, but I could do that.
Yeah.
Who the fuck is Jonathan Newsom?
There's a kid that we know. He grew up with my kids, and he's a hell of a poet.
The song.
Yeah. I ain't get to fucking listen to too much of it because last week my fucking shit was all fucked up, and Greg didn't have it queued up anyway. So
Thanks a
we're
lot,
gonna-
Greg.
It's pretty lit.
We're gonna have
Kinda
the
like
whole
now.
song play,
It's pretty
and then,
lit.
it's gonna end up becoming my new intro music if Greg could ever remember to put that shit on there.
Right.
We got to work on my car. Then he's got to work on your daughter's car. Then he's got to replace the brakes on the Enclave. Jesus Christ. We got to let this poor guy get break.
Shut the
Right.
fuck up, fake leg.
Flushing, Dad. Dad, it's not flushing whatever.
Oh,
That is
he
fucking
said flushing.
Oh my god!
That's better, but
Put that out.
I'm
I
trying.
thought he said that's not
Well,
fucking.
use
And
my
I'm like,
bathroom.
No.
Damn.
Shut up, Dan. Oh no, dude, who muted him? No, don't mute him. Unmute him.
You're a fucking menace tonight.
Oh, you're a dick.
he
You
muted
should've left.
himself. He muted himself.
I muted myself. That's right.
Oh,
Bunch of
I can
animals.
read lips.
Bunch of
He said-
animals.
I don't know what to do with these
it
stupid
wasn't
motherfuckers.
Dino's
They're all
lips.
pieces of shit. I'm so sorry.
Cole's kid dropped
read
a
that.
deuce and couldn't flush.
I mean,
Uh,
he became a man. That's what. That's
And
how
that
that
was
is. Yeah, that's it.
Howdy how.
his shit got hair.
You smell all nice and flowery.
I'm so confused.
It's all right.
All right, so here, did you guys hear about the shit that's going on with Boeing?
Yeah.
The only thing I heard is they built a piece of shit plane.
All right,
But the
so
fact-
No.
Factories.
An
Nope.
entire fleet of pieces of shit planes.
yeah.
Because you
so-
know why? These stupid motherfuckers in factories just push shit out. They don't give a fuck about the product. Get the motherfucker out the door. They change the
No.
Okay.
No. It's worse. It's worse.
How about we tell the facts first?
Tell the facts.
All right.
Tell the facts.
Tell me the
All right,
facts,
so-
and I'm gonna tell you the facts of the shit that I've
So-
seen.
They've been having I guess Boeing pretty much treats their employees like shit. The people who work in the
Yes.
factories.
Yes.
Not a union shop.
So they're underpaid and overworked. Well, I guess they're being told because they had to downsize so much with everything that was going on that they're giving more work with less people, and which is bringing poor product. So there was a guy who came out and he testified once in front of Congress about it.
Yep.
He's a whistleblower talking about the shitty product, They're the downgraded in quality. There's less quality in the materials. People are just, the quality control itself has went, below. So
hold on that point. So he went with inspectors to inspect a plane. They came back with 200 problems. When they came back, they were like, hey, you found too many problems. They're like, no, there are too many problems. Now, when the manager, who was pissed off about them finding so many problems, went back, he was like, oh, we only came back with 50 problems. And he was like, is that what happened? They're like, bro, the other inspectors, they went and said that they were allowed 2 hours to inspect the entire area.
He got rushed out.
And then get the fuck out. Like they were told, get the fuck out.
Right. So then, so this guy went and he testified to Congress about it.
Right.
He did his first day of testimony.
Yep.
He went back to his hotel.
Yep.
He was supposed to go the next day for his next day of testimony. He didn't show up. They found him. Now, they didn't say what kind. They just said they found him dead in his vehicle with a self-inflicted wound. Imagine that.
17 gunshots to the back, and then he dug his own grave as well. That's how suicide happens now.
Every industry, I don't give a fuck what industry it is. If they're a mass production company, if there's something wrong, they change the fucking specs.
Yeah.
And then just send it down the fucking line.
Yeah. Okay.
I've sat and I've watched this shit.
It's mass production, not mass perfection.
Right? So wait, there's more. So now we got Boeing planes just fucking catching on fire and dropping out the sky and all. Because if you notice lately, all the planes that's been fucking up have all been Boeing.
Right.
So, ironically enough, the same day the guy was found dead, the same day he was supposed to testify, there was a Boeing plane. I believe it was coming up from Mexico to Arizona, which ain't a very long flight. I could be wrong, but it was one of them. But a plane going a very short distance found out that their door was open. Their cargo door was open, where all the animals were.
Oh.
Now, supposedly none of these animals died. We have seen all the movies when a door opens in an airplane. It was Portland. Wasn't it Portland? It could be Portland, Thorne. You might be right. But so from Mexico to Portland, you got weenie dogs and kitties and hamsters just
Bro.
So look, they claim
splat.
Yeah, I talked about this on stage last night. Nobody found it funny, so fuck them.
It's because it's not funny, but yeah, go on.
So the funny part is when they landed, they showed they showed the plane and they showed the door. First of all, there was 2 cargo doors and it was the front door. How the fuck do you miss the front door? Like I got a 97 fucking van out there, an old school grandpa. If my door opens, there's a light that comes on.
Yeah.
If my hatch is open, it dings. There's a light that comes on. I'm sure all you guys, when you open your fucking car door, the light comes on.
Yeah.
That airplane don't got a fucking light. They didn't know.
It's got all sorts of lights. Okay.
So
Marco, you've been in my car. That shit barely starts, man.
But the lights come on. If the door is open, the light is on.
That shit barely starts. It don't go and drive.
So they showed pictures of this plane, and it actually looks like something tried to rip the fucking thing off. Like the door was still attached, but it looked like it was hit, and then it looked like something tried to grab it off. I don't know.
It was a dragon.
The motherfucking door looked like it came off of a 92 Honda Odyssey van. It didn't even look like it belonged on that fucking plane. It was just like they stopped in Mexico and was like, yo, man, fix the door. And they slapped it. Here's for the Toyota. It'll make it, man. It'll make it.
Bro. Hey, look, the fact is, at this point, would anyone be surprised if like, oh, so a plane was attacked by a dragon? You're like, okay.
That's what I just said.
Yeah.
It is attacked by a dragon.
It makes complete sense. At this point, yeah. That's
I have a dragon.
My son says
This
he got
like
a
human
92 and the fucking light comes on when the door opens.
It even says door. It says door. So you know which light this is for. It's for the door.
Hell, in my Charger, when you opened the door, it showed the whole car. It showed what door was open.
I mean, it's one of those things.
That's a
And
lag.
just to know, again, they said none of the animals got out. If none of them animals flew out, you know they were scared shitless.
Yeah.
Can you imagine just stuck to the fucking wall?
I believe the impression was inflammatory, sir. Not necessary. We all know how the sounds that they make when they do that. You don't need that. Yeah, that's why you don't get laughs. How do you not notice the door is open? I mean, yeah, doesn't make any sense. Also, to remember that area, the cargo hold is meant for mail and all sorts of packages. So it's animals. It's who knows the kind of stuff that would have flown out of the window.
Yeah, and
Depends
how
Depends
many
on
of
how
them,
high they were. If it was a
how
short
many
flight,
of
they
them
might not have
animals
been
were
that high.
fucking frozen?
Yeah.
They might not have
Dorn
been that
makes
high.
a good point. You're in a Boeing. You're in a fucking 737. Bitch, you gotta
Dude.
be pretty goddamn high.
Listen.
Motherfucker. I flew from Cleveland to Chicago. It's only an hour flight.
Yeah.
You don't reach to the same height as I reached.
You get above the clouds.
No, but you still go like 20,000 feet.
Yeah, that's
So
pretty
you're not
fucking
gonna hit 30 or 33,000 like an international flight, but you'll
It's
still
like-
hit 20, right?
You go up and then down. It's like a
Yeah.
half hour up and a half hour down. That's about it.
That's basically the entire process. Like you go up to hit and come back down, right? Because you only have that much time.
again. Well, then, can you imagine the hell that dog went through? Them dogs, the cats, if there were gerbils in there, they were fucking anti-gravity. They thought they were flying.
Dude, if there was gerbils in there, the LGBTQ whatever else letters would be bitching like crazy.
Oh yeah, the Rainbow Mafia would be fucking going.
Yeah,
nuts.
so there wasn't gerbils in there.
Listen, let's be honest. The cats were just like, yeah, this checks out. That's it's fair.
Leave it to Dino to talk about mail
This
packages.
pussy just flying all over America. Just flying.
I mean,
Dude.
it wouldn't be the first time.
Oh, yeah, that's the bird shit coming down.
Yes,
The whole fucking bird in the
yes,
cage.
Ray. Would be worse
The
than
whole
bird
fucking
shit.
bird in the cage comes down and smack you in the face.
Dude, that would kill you or something. If a gerbil landed on you from that high up, you would die.
When guinea pigs fly, I mean, that's fair.
You would die. If
You
a
guys
gerbil
know
hit your
what-
head from 33,000 feet, you die.
No shit.
Well, hold on though, but you know that squirrels can't die from a fall. Like they never hit terminal velocity. Like the fastest they can go for their size won't kill them when they land. That's real.
So you're telling me a squirrel could jump out of a plane
Yeah.
33,000 feet
I
and
call
fucking land on
horse
its
shit.
feet?
I bet you that fucking squirrel has a heart attack fucking 10 minutes into that drop. That fucking squirrel's like,
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Hey,
can you imagine dropping a flying squirrel out of a fucking plane though? That
Dude,
bitch,
it would
you
glide.
could start off in Maine and end up in Greece.
Yes.
Just
listen,
gliding.
I literally Googled, can a squirrel? The first thing was survive terminal velocity. Google says it. For a squirrel, the terminal velocity is relatively low due to their small mass and large surface area, which increases air resistance. This allows them to survive falls from great heights without sustaining significant injuries.
Now,
What is the greatest height, though? What is the height?
Google, will a squirrel survive a 33,000 foot drop?
He ain't gonna feel good in the morning, I'll tell you that.
It's not there in his
Yeah,
throat.
that's for sure.
It's fucking nuts to be peanut butter, I'll tell you. And then can you imagine the story that fucking squirrel tells his like people wherever he
His
landed?
grandkids.
Like, dude, oh fucking no. How? Gee, God is real. God is real.
So Google says, in theory, they could survive a fall from space.
Damn.
Yeah.
That's a
Catch
little
on
beyond the airplane
fire.
shit.
The
Yeah.
squirrel would just catch on fire.
That's only if they burst through our atmosphere. So if they were just like, if they did it like the Red Bull guy, it'd be fine.
You mean the pig with wings?
No, the guy who
There's a
jumped
guy
off the
who
Red Bull.
floated to like the
Yeah.
right at the
Yeah.
edge of our atmosphere.
Yeah.
The
He was
Red
at, like,
Bull.
They went
100 and-
skydiving with a spacesuit.
120,000 feet or something.
Yeah, I watched it. Like the dude was sitting
Yeah.
there, and it was just like it almost became like one of them mockumentary scary movies, because he was just after all the glitz and glamour of it was there, he was just sitting there. And he's like, getting a lot colder up here. Thing is making some noises. We're getting higher and higher. I could barely see any of the states anymore.
There you go.
It's getting a lot colder now. It's getting harder to breathe. I'm gonna start taking deep breaths. I don't know how much longer. Like it kept going on like that. I was like, this nigga gonna die.
I mean, it's terrifying, but that's what they're doing, right? And a squirrel will be like, it's a Tuesday.
Right.
I'd like to see it. Like I said, I'd like to see a regular squirrel get dropped if they can make it. You know, put a little helmet on his ass just in case.
No squirrels were hurt.
And then just like I
turn
would
the
love to
taping
see
into
the
dropping.
distance that a flying squirrel would glide, because that's not the flying squirrels just jump and they open up their flaps and they glide on the air.
You ever see some of them little fat ass squirrels around here?
Can
Them
you
motherfuckers
imagine
can move their arms
the
out and they got
distance
some shit.
that fucking thing would fly?
Wow.
And if anybody's gonna try this experiment, I don't, condone cruelty to animals, but for the sake of science, sometimes
A
you
little
gotta
bit.
eat eggs. Don't use any black squirrels, because then it'll be some kind of fucking racist thing going on.
Dude, I got more black squirrels in my neighborhood than I do brown.
Well, it's because you
Or
moved to
gray.
the neighborhood.
I what?
Yeah, that makes sense.
I what? I what? You racist motherfucker. I what?
The black squirrels steal your fucking barbecue tools and shit, don't they?
Nah.
I see them.
Nah.
It
All the black squirrels
was
in
the
neighborhood
regular
pretty cool.
squirrels that was on your window knocking on it like, hey, the black squirrels are stealing your shit. The regular squirrels are like the Karens.
Karen squirrels.
The chipmunks and the fucking the brown squirrels are knocking on the window. Hey, there's one of those minority squirrels out there by your barbecue pit.
Oh my god. My poor fucking squirrels.
This is why we can't have nice things right here.
No, because Mark, that's why we ain't allowed to have the places we try to go.
Also
I
accurate.
haven't been kicked out of anywhere in a long time. Well, I might be kicked out of the press. We'll find out next week. But
Of course, we're gonna go to find out,
But-
and then we're gonna take me. That's gonna be worse.
I mean, speaking of next week,
there's black squirrels all over fucking up here.
Fun,
Yeah, I see them all the time.
fact: I
remember
got
when
like
my daughter
40
was
black
little,
squirrels
she
up and
told
down
me
Forest
Black
Hill.
Squirrel lives matter. Dude, in black, there is a difference too. A regular squirrel will run across the fucking street. A black squirrel will run into the street, stop, and then start walking and make you just stop and let it keep walking.
I don't think that's relative, sir. But
It may not be relative, but it's fucking real. I've seen it plenty of times by the Walmart.
This is not
I've seen
Appalachia, dumbass. Fucking no. We are too far north to be Appalachia. What the fuck?
What the fuck was that
think
that just came out of your mouth?
I think it's not too far north. We're too
Well,
far
west.
central. Yeah, too
Too
far west.
Sorry,
Yeah.
too far west.
You guys are too far white for me to know what the fuck you're talking about right now.
You don't know what Appalachia is?
That's where the
It's
moonshine
the
comes from.
foothills. No,
That's
it's
where
the
Pumpkinhead
foothills.
came from. That's
There's the
foot-
Rockies on the west coast. The east coast has the Appalachian Mountains. The difference
yeah,
is
that's
the
where
Rockies are going
Pumpkinhead
up,
and the Blair Witch.
Appalachians are going down. Yeah,
You ever
correct.
see Wrong Turn?
Oh yeah, definitely. Come on,
Yeah.
don't be ridiculous.
Yeah, like I said,
Where's
you're
Cole
white-
from?
I ain't white enough for that.
Texas.
Cole's lives in Texas.
No, he's
Steers
from
and
Texas.
queers, baby. Steers and queers.
That's why he left.
Oh, we
He
do
came
have
to
a lot
Ohio.
of hillbillies here.
I'm looking it up on a map right now.
But Appalachia starts in
we're
it
definitely
starts,
borderline. If
yeah,
not.
we're close, but I think it's
Like
further
Pennsylvania. Pennsylvania is
Right.
in Appalachia.
further into
Yeah.
like
Pennsylvania is like 10 minutes away from my house.
Right. That's why I said we're like borderline, if not.
We're maybe in the foothills of, we could say, I guess.
Like you could throw a rock and probably hit.
I mean, probably.
Dude, I can't throw a rock and hit my child sitting in the chair 2 feet from me, motherfucker.
Because you're too worried
Quit
about
making fun of
smoking
me.
it. Quit smoking them.
Quit making fun of me.
Mhm.
Look at my kids. Oh shit.
This is the beginning of the mountains. This is why we have so many hillbillies here.
I mean, that is the definition. That's how that works.
Dude, I went across the state and got a girl like further across the state and she had less teeth than I did. I'm sorry.
That's not a win. That's not a win. That's
But-
not a
I mean, it's a distinct win for a very certain thing.
No. We've already had this discussion.
win.
We had this discussion before you came on, Dino. Getting a blowjob from a chick with teeth is so much better than getting a blowjob without teeth.
It's all about spatial recognition. You know,
That's
they
a
don't know.
fact. That's
You know,
a fact.
Just
That's
had her
an
mouth open,
absolute
gum
fact.
just sloppy with fucking yesterday's jelly donut and fucking pus.
You are a fucking ridiculous
I mean,
asshole.
You don't need to find someone without teeth that is like also has like a cancerous mouth. They could just
Some
knock
made
out-
them teeth fall out.
I ain't gonna say because I know
They
the
have
mean-
to
answer.
wash your dick off in Listerine.
probably methamphetamine, but yeah.
No,
Listerine.
Oh,
Yeah.
Listerine. Oh,
Yeah.
brother.
No, it wasn't any drugs.
Yeah, that's
Just
if her
Saturday
teeth
night?
fell out with no drugs, then that bitch is nasty. Drugs is an excuse. If your teeth just rot nasty without drugs, she got something. She's missing something in her DNA. Something
Unless,
ain't right.
unless you get them knocked out.
I'm sure Dan's gonna give it to her. That's fine. Yeah. Top up that DNA
No.
real quick.
No,
I guess a
no.
little. I mean, I don't like being ghetto, but well, I do sometimes.
Liar.
Yeah, you lying motherfucker.
Oh, bullshit.
Well, if you're gonna fucking,
I
you know,
seen
pick-
it. I seen it with my own face.
if you're gonna pick up one of these trailer horse with no teeth, and you're gonna, I guess, wife them or adopt them or whatever the fuck you want to do. What are you gonna rescue them or whatever?
Hey, you max out with housing them in your basement. After that, like that's yeah.
Look. Teeth cost a lot of money to get real teeth. It costs like thousands of dollars. But you know, you can pick you up. You can pick you up 10 karat gold grills for a good $400 or $500. Hey, if she going to just get her a grill, cover up them fucking gums with a gold grill.
Bro, stainless steel and put like a jagged one in there like Jaws. Just come on.
No, see, because that's an even more niche fucking.
Ain't my problem. Ain't my problem. Ain't
It
my
was,
problem.
and it seems like you've been looking. You know that you've been looking for all kind of cars without grills.
No.
Phantom is just another piece of shit on the road if it ain't got a grill, bruh.
No, dude. The last chick had teeth.
The last chick did not have teeth.
Oh, she did.
I seen the gums. She looked like fucking Ren Hork when she smiled.
It wasn't, but there's been one in between.
Yeah.
It's been 2 weeks. Come on now. It's been 2.5 weeks.
There's
There's been one in between.
Fair enough.
It's been 14 hours and 16 days.
It's actually 2 days
Bro.
to be
since the
honest.
tooth
but-
have went away.
Y'all are a
And
bunch of
no
monsters.
teeth compares to a tooth.
Christ.
You know, you want to know the fucked up thing is I'm fucking Marco's fucking
Her mouth, that's
chauffeur,
what's
literally.
fucked up.
I'm this motherfucker's chauffeur.
I mean,
I'm your
This
caregiver. I don't want to
is
hear it.
Going to hell.
Who
So
else
guess
is
where
gonna
I'm
hold?
gonna end up?
hilariously, my wife told me that today somebody left their dentures in the bathroom. So like, or they left it at somebody's desk. So a picture started circulating around at work, be like, "Hey, somebody left their teeth on somebody else's desk." So,
Dude, have you ever picked up a pair of used dentures? Like,
no,
even
not
different
in my
ones.
life.
Like my grandma used to have me grab her dentures for her. They're just Just clean. I mean, they got like this slime coating on them that no one. It's like I got
Where
no
were you at on that one, life coach?
I found dentures on the bar.
Oh, if you need a discount, I mean,
You can call her back. I bet you can get Gollum back at least for a night if you give her them teeth.
oh,
Nope.
God.
I don't even know.
I bet your
Dude,
husband
no.
will apologize to you.
Oh no. He might. He's the one that knocked him out in the first fucking place.
Call him up. Be like, look, first of all,
I
you're
ain't
a bitch.
lying.
Second of all, I don't want this cunt back in my house and I don't want no problems. Here, say you bought the teeth. Sorry, I knocked him out.
God,
Just tell her, give her the teeth, say sorry you knocked him out. And both y'all stay the fuck out of my life.
I mean,
Fair.
unless he doesn't have teeth, then you have a bigger problem. They can share them.
I don't give a fuck.
You get the
That's
top,
love
I
right
get the
there.
bottom.
If you're
Fuck with
sharing
me.
uppers,
He might end up that way.
if you're sharing uppers, then yeah, that's love. That's fucking love. That means you molded your own gums to Gollum's mouth. So if she had a tiny mouth with your big ass head, you're eating like a fucking squirrel yourself.
Yeah.
I got all my teeth.
Or vice versa, she'll look like fucking Mr. Ed munching on a carrot.
I believe that, Cole. But I'll tell you what, Cole, I do appreciate you.
It's accurate.
I do appreciate you from some of the shit we've talked about. Me and Cole had some talks, and it helped out some.
I mean,
But you fuck his mom too.
No, I didn't fuck Cole's mom, you asshole.
not for lack of
Jesus
trying.
Christ. I didn't even know Cole's fuck both of you. You stupid son of a
He's like,
bitch.
I don't know. Oh, wait a minute, I do know her.
I mean, she'll beat you up. She will beat you up.
Oh my god.
She'll throw some punches. It's fine.
Cole,
Dan,
I do
you
not
them
blame
hoes.
me if you light those two
Dan is
motherfuckers
you.
on fire.
I'm telling you, if Cole's mom met Dan, Dan would be Cole's dad.
Throughout my rants and raves on my Facebook, some of the shit put perspective. That's what I'm talking about, Cole.
He's trying to speak to you, son.
This motherfucker.
I knew it was coming. I knew it.
He's
I
trying
knew
to make a connection with his long lost son.
Oh God.
Oh, good Lord.
Are you
I don't
sure?
know what
it
the
was-
fuck I'm going to do with you, Marco. Yes,
I mean-
I'm sure it was you.
You can't deport him, so you're kind of stuck.
Like put Cole.
I don't have any of it.
Let
It's
Dan
all
see his grandbaby for the first time.
fuck you guys.
Oh,
You fucking little bastards.
all right. That's almost an hour there, man. Thanks everybody
Jesus
for showing
fucking
up.
Christ.
Remember, you guys. This fucking Sunday, come me, Dino, Ryan Weiss, Anthony Marscola, Matt Schmidt. We all gonna be up at the Selfie World in Cleveland. We are doing this whole.
I deleted them all. I can't
St.
even bring them
Patrick's
back
Day
up.
party. Who
It's
did
all
it?
good.
Shut the fuck up! I'm doing a promo. The
I'm
fuck is
sorry.
wrong with you?
Fucking
So,
shit.
we'll be posting a flyer on Upside
We
Down.
still got a
Studios.
minute and a half.
It'll be on Eargasms. And we got them all on our shit too. So check out Dino, check out Didi, check out Upside Down Studios. And with that being said, happy St. Patrick's Day. Y'all be safe out there. And I'm out.
Good night, y'all.
Mate.